Hello everyone, this is a lesson plan for English. The textbook name is Beehive and the topic is the fun they had. So I have divided this prose into two parts, and this is the part 1. This is a topic of class 9. Now this is the first page of a lesson plan. First of all, we'll put a column for steps. Then in the steps we'll write introduction, as it first step is always introduction. Then assuming previous knowledge. In introductions only we have to assume the previous knowledge of the students. Now there will be teachers activity, then here will be the students activity or pupils activity. Okay, so now first of all I have written here testing the previous knowledge of the pupils. After now in the teachers activity section I have written, after entering into the classroom with a pleasant face, the teacher will arrange the classroom proper and test the previous knowledge of the students. Now the students will greet the teachers and attentively participate in the classroom activities, then try to answer the questions accordingly. Okay, so the first question I have asked the students to test their previous knowledge. Now in the previous knowledge we will ask some simple questions with by which they can relate to the topic. Okay, so first question is, what are the things used in the classroom along with teaching learning? Blackboard. Now the students will reply blackboard, smartboard, computer, textbook, dusters, etc. etc. Now among these, what are the things related to technology? Now related to technology, then they will reply smart. They will reply or they will answer smartboard, mobile, computers. Now who teaches you computer? Teachers. Okay. Can you tell me a computerized thing which can teach us like a teacher? Yes, a robot. Won't it be fun if a robot teaches us? Now obviously the students will find it fascinating if the robot teaches them, so they will answer yes, it would be fun. Now this is the first page of the lesson plan. Then we'll move to the second page. Second page is about announcement of the topic. After testing the previous knowledge, we have to announce the topic. Simply we have to tell the students, announce them that what today we are going to teach. Okay, now after satisfying with the answers of the pupils, the teacher will announce that today we will discuss about the prose the fun they had by Isaac Asimov, and will write the name of the topic on the blackboard, and the students will also note down the name of the topic in their copies. This is the second thing we have to do in a lesson plan. After that we'll start the chapter. Now here comes the presentation part. In the steps we will write presentation, then there are teaching points, then there are specific objectives, teachers activity, students activity, learning outcome. First, as this is a prose and it has a writer named, proper definite writer is given, so we have to give a brief description about the writer. So about the writer, we will start with about the writer. To know the background of the prose, it is very necessary that we teachers introduce them to the writers also. The teacher will explain briefly about the writer. Students will listen attentively to the teacher to acquire knowledge about the writer. Now the learning outcome will come that the students will get knowledge about the writer. Now model reading. In English there is always given model reading, so we will give model reading from paragraph 1 to 6, not the whole book. We'll start from paragraph 1 to 5 or 1 to 6 to enable the students to read the prose with proper stress and pause. The students will give a model reading. Here you can read it properly. Now then in pupils activity they will listen. Now here first the model reading is given by the teacher, then after the at that time students activity is to listen attentively. After that loud and silent reading is given by the is done by the pupils. Then first we have done the model reading in presentation part about the writer, then model reading. Now second page of the presentation will be difficult word meaning. In English we have to give difficult word meanings to the students after reading is completed. So we'll give some we will write on blackboard some tough word meanings that will help students to know the tough word meanings and to gain knowledge. After that we'll explain the first paragraph. Okay, now after explaining the first paragraph I have asked these three questions. First one is, what did Tom find in the story? A real book. Okay, about now the learning outcome will be students will be able to recall it. This is a knowledge based question. Now second question I have asked is, how old were Maggie and Tommy? And how old were Maggie and Tommy? This is also a knowledge based question, and the answer will be Maggie was 11 years old and Tom was 13 years old. Able to recall. In this also they are students are able to recall, remember. Knowledge, and next question is also about knowledge. In which year does Maggie and Tommy lived in the story? In 2021-57. Okay, able to recall. Like this, the lesson plan will move on. Now as we have given model reading from 1 to 5 paragraphs, so we have to complete still the 5 paragraph. Now this is the third paragraph. In the second paragraph I have asked the question, why did Tom call the book a waste? And in the third paragraph I have asked only one question, that is understanding base. Why did Maggie why did Margie hated school? Okay, now in the fourth paragraph I have asked two questions. One is knowledge based, one is understanding based. First knowledge based question is, what did the country inspector give Margie? And the understanding based question is, why did the inspector smile after inspecting Margie's computer? And in the fifth paragraph I have asked only one question, that is understanding based. Why was Margie doing badly in geography? Okay, now till the fifth paragraph we have explained and asked questions also. So here comes the last part of the lesson planning, that is the closure. So first step will be closure. We'll write then teacher's activity, then the student's activity. So here the teacher will sum up the class with points to evaluate their learning and to calculate the lesson, conclude the lesson. The teacher will ask few questions. Now the teacher will ask few questions to conclude the class. The two questions I have asked her: who are the main characters in the fun they had, Margie and Tommy? What did the country inspector do? The country inspector repaired Margie's mechanical teacher and adjusted its level to suit her age. Okay, after satisfying answer given, we have to give homeworks also. So I have given as a homework two questions. What type of teacher did Margie and Tommy have? Why did Margie's mother send for the country inspector? These are the two topics, and this is the first